Hi Kirby fans, so today we're going to be taking a look at that Classic 3 before we refurbish it. So what we'll do is dive straight into it. Hi Kirby fans, now don't forget everything you use in my video today, there are links in the description below for the best place to get your Kirby products. Make sure you check those out at the end of this video. Right, so in today's video we're going to be checking out that Classic 3 and seeing what issues we've got with it. We'll also be going to run a bit of a CFM test to see how well it does with airflow before we refurbish it. Now for those of you who didn't see the unboxing, I'll put an old card above linking to that when I picked up this Classic 3, and I'll put an old card above linking to the proof book. Make sure you check those out at the end of this video. So what we'll do is we'll dive straight into it. Right, so before we jump into that airflow test, we'll quickly zoom in and I'll show you all the issues we've got going on with this Classic 3 so far. We have got a lead, so I managed to get a Legend 2 lead, and I want to give a big thank you to Graham for that, for helping me out with that. I couldn't get hold of a red Classic 3. I thought the Legend 2 lead would work a treat, sort of blend in with the colour as well. So we'll zoom in and just have a look at what issues we've got so far. Right, so the first issue we've got is handle spring assembly. It just falls. So we're going to have to change that. I'll just pull that out. So as you can see, it's jumped off the setting. I don't think we're going to be able to repair it. We're going to replace the whole system, so I will do a separate video on this. So it needs new wheels, which we've got. All the parts have arrived. I'm going to show you how to change the bumper, and we're going to be changing the belt lifter as well. You can see it's got a few gauges here. There's a chunk missing out of this inspection hole here. So I'll show you how to change this and how to replace it. So this will be coming up as well. So there's going to be quite a few repair videos on this. First we pull that off. We're going to need to put a new seal around here as well. So there's a new seal to go in here. There's quite a few parts I've got for it. So whether that's going to affect the airflow, I'd assume it would. We'll find out that when we get it on the airflow box. So just slot that back on. And then we've got a few more issues that we might find inside when we open it up. But when I've started up, it seems to run fine. So you'll hear that when we get it in the airflow box. Right, so as you can see, we're going to have some great tutorials coming up on how to repair these. So what we'll do now is we'll dive in and see what airflow this Classic 3 has got. Right, so we'll run this with a brush roll off first, and we'll run it for 10 seconds. So now we'll just wind the belt on and we'll run it with the belt on. And this is belt on. Oh, and don't forget, if you use my videos, there are links in the description below for the best place to get your Kirby products. Make sure you check those out at the end of this video. So as you can see, we did 2 passes, and surprisingly, it had the same CFM with the brush roll on and the brush roll off. And whether that's because it's got the original brush roll and there's only 2 brushes on there compared to the newest style brush roll that we are going to fit. So, and we'll see whether that CFM drops with that new brush roll that's got bearings fitted in it. But for now, the CFM was shocking. The CFM with the brush roll on and the brush roll off was exactly 159.46 CFM. That's nearly 160 CFM, which surprised me. I've never had a shakeout bag vacuum before, and I'm assuming this is going to be really hard to push along that floor with the shakeout bag on, but we'll see that when we get it totally refurbed and we do a full house clean with it. Other than that, you've seen there's got a few issues on the outside that we're going to change. I'm going to try and sort that handle out as well. Now, I'm not a big fan of how that cord connects on the internal side. It is a bit of a pain to wind around with that bag there. I'm going to try and move that over the other side if I can get a later Classic 3 handle, or whether I can get a Legend 2 handle and just change the label on the front. But we'll see how we go with that. That has shocked me. A nearly 160 CFM from a vacuum from 1978. That is shocking. So again, those new to the channel, if you find you're getting value out of this content, then contemplate showing your support by slapping that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Ding that bell for notifications so you don't miss any upcoming episodes. Give us a big thumbs up and comment down below. I will reply to the comment, and if you like what you comment, I'll pin it to the video. So what we'll do is cut to any bloopers, and I'll catch you in the next one. Open the as we